Welcome back. Today I am going to show you how to do nodal analysis with voltage sources. Right now there might be two cases in your analysis when you come across such type of circuit. You can see, suppose I call this as a reference node or node 0. V1, V2, V3 are other than the reference nodes. So there are two cases in this problem. Case 1, you can see 20 volt which is directly attached to node V1. So I can say any voltage between a reference node and non-reference node directly connected, we call V1 it as 20 volts. So this analysis is very much simple. But in case 2, if you can see here, this 2 volt is between two non-reference nodes. So in that case this node is called as supernode. Now how to define it? A supernode is found between two non-reference nodes and any elements connected in parallel with it. So this is nothing but the supernode. Now how to do analysis if you have a voltage source between two non-reference nodes, right? We analyze the circuit with supernodes using the normal steps that we find we assign different nodes, the all normal steps for nodal analysis, right? That supernodes, but we need to treat them differently because an essential component of nodal analysis is applying KCL, which requires the knowledge of current flowing through an element, but in this case we cannot find the current flowing through the voltage source, but KCL must be applied. That is, KCL must be satisfied at supernode also, other than similar to any other node. That means we need to apply KCL at this point. So if I assume current I1 is flowing inside three currents, I am assuming this as I2, assuming this as I3, and this as I4. So if I apply KCL, I am considering this supernode to be a single node. That means I am assuming such type of a node, that is V2 and V3 are same, I1, I4, I2 and I3. So at the supernode I can say I1 plus I4 are flowing towards, I2 and I3 are flowing away. Now from this I'll call this as equation 1, because there are three nodes, so I require three different equations. One equation I already got, that is V1 is 20, so I require two more equations. So for I1 I can write V1 minus V2 upon 1. For I4 I'll write V1 minus V3 upon 5. For I2 V2 minus 0 upon 2, and for I3 V3 minus 0 upon 4. So after simplification it will give me equation number 2. Now for the third equation, that means I'll take this out. Suppose say this is your plus minus 2 volt. Now this can be a dependent voltage source also, it can be a dependent quantity also. Now I am considering this as independent quantity, but you can have a dependent quantity over here. Now there can be any element over here, suppose say this is your voltage V2, this is your voltage V3. So I can say V2 minus V3 is equal to 2 volts. That is, if I am applying KVL in this, I'll get V2 minus V3 is 2 volts. So this is equation number 3, right? So on solving the three equations you can find V1, V2 and V3. This is the concept of supernode in the nodal analysis. Now there are certain properties of supernode. It does not have its own voltage. Then a supernode, whenever you have a supernode, you need to apply both KVL and KCL. And third point, it gives a constraint equation which we require to solve for both the node voltages. Equation to solve for the node voltages. So these are the properties of supernode. So whenever you have a supernode, this should be the steps for solving the problem if you have a supernode. How to identify supernode? It always comes between two non-reference nodes. A voltage source may be dependent or independent between two non-reference voltage sources is called as a supernode. Thank you.